What if I told you scientists are studying tiny molecules that may actually slow aging?
Not stop it, not erase it, slow it. Now, what if I told you the internet took that completely reasonable idea and turned it into inject this and live forever? Yeah, we're gonna fix that today. Because somewhere between promising research and Immortality Peptide is the actual truth. And the actual truth is honestly more interesting than the clickbait. This is Peptide A-to-Z. Let's get into it. Before we can ask, can peptides reverse aging? We have to ask an even weirder question. What even? Most people think aging looks like this: wrinkles, gray hair, dad jokes becoming funnier, you know. But scientists define it differently. As we get older, a bunch of things start to go sideways at the cellular level. Cells accumulate damage, DNA gets less stable, inflammation cranks up, muscles shrink, skin stops producing as much collagen, and the body's ability to repair itself starts to feel like a customer service line where nobody picks up. In other words, aging isn't just looking older. Aging is the gradual breakdown of the systems that keep everything running. So the real question we should be asking isn't, can peptides erase wrinkles? It's, can peptides improve the systems that decline with age? And that's where things get genuinely interesting. Stick with me, because by the end, you're going to have a much better answer than 99% of the people throwing the word anti-aging around. Okay, peptides. If you're brand new to this, here's the one-sentence version. Peptides are short chains of amino acids, and your body already makes thousands of them. Think of them as biological text messages. Some tell cells to heal, some regulate hormones. Some affect appetite, some influence immune responses, some play a role in skin health. The reason researchers get so excited about peptides is that they can act like highly targeted signals. Instead of hitting your whole system with a sledgehammer, peptides are more like, hey, specific department, here's your memo. And a few of those peptides have become very famous. In the anti-aging world, let's meet them. First up, GHK-Cu, also known as the copper peptide. This molecule was discovered in human plasma, and researchers noticed something genuinely interesting. GHK-Cu appeared to play a role in wound healing, tissue repair, collagen production, and skin regeneration. Interest exploded. Today you'll find copper peptides in premium skincare products everywhere. Here's why that matters. Collagen declines as we age. Less collagen equals wrinkles, sagging skin, reduced elasticity. GHK-Cu may help support collagen production and skin repair. Quick note before we keep going. If you're brand new to peptides and want a solid foundation, I put together a free beginner's guide that covers everything from what peptides actually are, to the 7 most talked about ones, to how to tell real science from online hype. It's called the Peptide A-to-Z Beginner's Guide, and it's completely free. Link is in the description. Grab it. It'll make everything we talk about on this channel click a lot faster. Now, does that mean it reverses aging? Not exactly, but it may improve some of the visible signs associated with aging. And that distinction, that's going to become very important. Next, the growth hormone peptides. CJC-1295, Ipamorelin, a few others. Here's the backstory. Growth hormone naturally declines as we age, and when that happens, a lot of people experience slower recovery. Reduced muscle mass, worse sleep, more body fat, basically feeling like a car that's slowly running out of premium fuel. These peptides are designed to stimulate your body's natural release of growth hormone. Supporters talk about better sleep, faster recovery, more lean muscle, less fat. Sounds amazing, right? Here's the catch that nobody puts in the headline. Feeling younger and being younger are not the same thing. You can dramatically improve your body composition without actually reversing the biological aging process. That's a critical distinction. And it leads us directly to the most controversial peptide in this entire conversation. Meet Epitalon. If GHK-Cu is skin and CJC is recovery, Epitalon is the one the internet decided to call the Immortality Peptide, because researchers became interested in its possible effects on telomeres. Here's the quick version on telomeres. They're often compared to the plastic tips on shoelaces. They help protect your chromosomes. As cells divide over time, telomeres tend to shorten. Some scientists believe telomere shortening is one contributor to aging. Studies involving Epitalon sparked excitement around those mechanisms, and then the internet got involved. The age reversal peptide, the immortality peptide, the longevity breakthrough. Here's the reality check. The evidence in humans is still limited. Is Epitalon interesting? Absolutely. Is it proven age reversal? Not even close. So what does the actual science say? That's next, and it might change how you think about all of this. Here's where we zoom out. Most serious aging researchers aren't focused on wrinkles or hair or how you look in the mirror. They're focused on what are called the hallmarks of aging. Things like DNA damage, chronic inflammation, cellular senescence, which is basically cells going into zombie mode, mitochondrial dysfunction, stem cell exhaustion. Scientists are now exploring whether certain peptides can influence some of these pathways. In early research, actually intriguing, but here's the problem that nobody wants to talk about. Most people are taking preliminary research and turning it into certainty. A promising study isn't proof. A mechanism isn't a miracle. And a peptide isn't a time machine. Science moves in chapters. We're still in chapter 3 of what could be a very long book. All right, here's the honest answer. No peptide has been proven to reverse human aging, at least not yet. But some peptides may genuinely help improve specific aspects of aging. Things like skin quality, recovery, body composition, sleep, inflammation, and health markers. Those improvements can make someone look younger, feel younger, function better. And honestly, that's not nothing, but it's very different from reversing aging. The difference between feeling 10 years younger and being 10 years younger is the difference between a great night's sleep and actual time travel. Both are good. One is more impressive. Here's the misconception I want to leave you with. We keep looking for the one miracle molecule, the magic injection, the secret formula that unlocks immortality. History suggests that's probably not how aging works. The future of healthy aging will almost certainly involve a combination of things: nutrition, sleep, exercise, metabolic health, and potentially targeted therapies like peptides. Peptides may become an important piece of that puzzle, but they're not the whole puzzle. So maybe the better question isn't, can peptides reverse aging? Maybe the better question is, how much can we improve the quality of the years we already have? That question, that's what this entire channel is built around, and we're just getting started. If you want to actually understand peptide science, not just the hype, but the real mechanisms, the real research, the real answers, hit subscribe, because next week we're going deeper, a lot deeper. I'll see you there. One last thing. Everything on this channel is for educational purposes only. We're here to break down the science, not to tell you what to do with your body. Nothing in this video is medical advice, and nothing here should be taken as a recommendation to use any specific compound or substance. Always talk to a qualified healthcare professional before making any decisions about your health. We take that seriously, and we think you should too.